Jones. How are you doing on today? On today? You know, every time you look up, there's something else in the news. There's always something going on. And it's amazing the things that you read in the news. So, most of you have seen by now that two black men were sitting in Starbucks, minding their own business, waiting for their family friend to meet them there. While they were sitting there, which, like most of us who go to Starbucks do, we sit there and we wait on somebody to meet them there. The young girl behind the counter who worked there called the police. The cops came and they were arrested. There's nothing more you can say to that. They were arrested. I can't justify it any other way. They were arrested. So Starbucks, explain to me how you have a place where you want people to come hang out because you offer free internet and you want people to spend time there. You make it a place where people meet at, because any given day, if you walk into a Starbucks, and I don't want to make this sound like it's racist or anything like this, but if you walk into Starbucks, white people are there. They have meetings there all day long. All day long. You see people with their laptops, they're writing, they're blogging, they're using the internet. Now, what's any different from these black men sitting there? I don't get what the difference is. I go to Starbucks and I sit in there, read my book, sip my tea, and usually this is how it works, because I arrive early because most of my friends are always late as well. So I'm sitting there waiting on them to arrive. And this is the case of what happened. When the cops were trying to arrest them, their friend arrived. And the process did not stop. The whole time that this is going on, the young lady, Melissa DePino, I'm not sure I'm saying that name right, she recorded and videotaped everything. They were not bothering anybody. They were not harassing anybody. They were sitting there minding their business. We go to places lots of times and we get there before others and they tell you, okay, sit there, and whenever you're ready, let us know. We get to restaurants before our friends get there. And you sit there and you wait. So what's the difference of sitting here waiting at Starbucks, which is supposed to be this friendly hangout lounge place? I don't really get caught up in a lot of the boycotts because people just really want to jump on a bandwagon and they want to do something. But this time, I'm almost tending to agree that a boycott needs to be done, because Starbucks, you're everywhere. You're on every corner. If people cannot come into your place of establishment, which has gotten rich from people come and have these weird high-priced coffees, and yes, I love Starbucks. I love Starbucks, but half that stuff that the people order, I don't even get. But you're wrong right now, Starbucks. And this is where I have an issue when I read that the CEO, let me find your name. The CEO decided, oh, Kevin Johnson. I should know that was the mayor of Sacramento's name. He said that he wants to offer a face-to-face apology. No. First off, you need to get on the TV and do a national press conference apologizing to them. Second, all charges should be dropped. If they haven't been, they should be dropped. The next thing is the police commissioner. You're wrong as well for arresting them on what cause? They're not trespassing, because if that's the case, everybody else in there was trespassing, because guarantee you me, there was at least 3 other people sitting in there who hadn't bought anything. I, for one, can say there are tons of times when I'm sitting in Starbucks 20 and 30 minutes waiting on my friends and I have not purchased, but I'm using the internet. And wait, I have a Starbucks Gold card, so maybe that's the difference. Maybe because, is that what it is? Yeah, because see, I have a Starbucks Gold card. I've been a Gold member for years. So maybe that's why no one harasses me. But we don't even pull these out no more because now the app does everything. So explain to me, what is the difference from me, a black man, and them? Two black men who were minding their own business. They weren't bothering anybody. And so when other customers start to say that this is not right, why should somebody have to tell you the difference between right and wrong? Why are we here in this day and age when we don't get that there is a difference between harassment and somebody really doing something that is not doing anything to harm anybody? It's amazing that we miss the people who blow up buildings, who we see them right in front of us, or we miss the shooters like we did in Las Vegas. This man brought in several bags of ammunition, but nobody paid attention to this. These two men were sitting here minding their own business and ended up having to go to jail. Starbucks, you owe them. And if the people want to boycott you, I'm sorry, I have to agree this time because this is totally out of order. Totally out of order. You're wrong, wrong, wrong. There's no justification. There's nothing. And I'm tired of people hiding behind, oh, I want to speak to them privately. They were not privately arrested. They were publicly arrested and humiliated in front of thousands of people now because this video has went viral. It's everywhere. So why should you privately apologize? Publicly apologize to these black men. Make this right. You owe it to them, and you owe it to the rest of the black men like me who sit up and spend money in Starbucks. It's your boy, Christopher Terrence Jones. I'm out. I don't know what else to say.